Um, before I start this impact review, I just want to say, wasn't there supposed to be a part three of the Jeff Jarrett interview? Maybe there was. I don't fucking remember. I must have went to the bathroom when they played it, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a video uploading right now, but this is the impact review. It started out with Dixie Carter in the ring apologizing to everybody. Everybody, like on the roster, was surrounding the ring, including like production workers. You know, the ones that bitch about how they don't get paid. If you guys did a better job, you guys would be paid faster. Dixie Carter's in the ring, and she said she apologized to the roster that was around the ring. And she said going through a table last year gave her a newfound respect for the business and what the wrestlers go through, right? And then EC3 came out with Tyrus, and they're on the stage. And he's like, fraud! And then he said, who is it, Andy? Who's the law? Which is a dumb name, by the way. I actually thought that the law was going to be Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan is actually at ringside with the roster. He's like this. He's got a hood over his head. He's got a big, big belly. I thought it was going to be him, but then Bully Ray comes out. And he's got like a Godfather suit. He goes around shaking everybody's hand, but James Storm refuses. So he makes a battle royal with all the guys because he has them sit on the apron to show them that like they're equal. He shakes Carter's hand, and then he makes Dixie Carter. He shakes her hand, and then he makes a Night of Champions. And the battle royal he makes is for the main event. Whoever wins will face Ethan Carter tonight for the TNA World Title. Good battle royal. It went on break, so we pretty much missed the whole thing. Shark Boy is fat now. It was down to EY, MVP, and Drew Galloway. And Drew Galloway eliminates MVP. And then he kicks Eric Young. No. MVP kicked Galloway, knocking him out, and then EY eliminates MVP after he was like teasing that they would work together or something. Then Galloway gets up and he does that Daniel Bryan kick where his kick actually connects and hits the guy in the head. It hits Eric. Eric like falls on the top rope and then he like tilts out of the ring. And Eric's eliminated and Drew Galloway is champ contender. This was giving away free money. Galloway was like the one guy in a lot of people's minds that could probably be the one to break Carter's streak and win the title. And now they're giving it away for free. And it might happen in the future, just like Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley last year, but it's going to be that mentality of, like, who cares, So, yeah. I'm reading some fan mail, sorry. Ken Anderson is injured, and he talked about how he was 39, which I'm surprised. Because I've watched him wrestle for like 10 years, but he's going to get revenge on Bram and whatever. This is the thing I want to talk about, okay. They showed this clip of Donald Trump being racist. And Tigre Uno's apparently going to call him out next week. Saving everything for next week. Alright, whatever. And then there was a triple threat match with Tigre defending the title. Fatal 4-way, my bad. Tigre defending the title against Rockstar Spud, Grado, and DJZ. DJZ's over. Grado's funny as fuck. Because he was like this. Billy! And then he was like to Spud, you want to get in my belly? You want to get in my belly? But Tigre Uno won because he did a moonsault or a corkscrew moonsault on Grado. And I think he's injured too. Like, Grado looks hurt, but Tigre looks like he broke something. Like, he looks hurt, man. I think he's hurt, John. This is the match that pissed me off. Brooke Tessmacher gets a title shot against Taryn Terrell. Taryn Terrell is like cheating and smacking Brooke around, running her face on the apron. The referee's like, get off her. And Taryn's like, what? I'm not even doing anything. It was funny. Like, Taryn is phenomenal. The longest reigning champion of the Knockouts and well-deserved. And for some reason, this annoying vignette of Gail Kim comes out. Gail Kim comes out with a Mortal Kombat gimmick, which was the gimmick she should have had when she debuted. For all these years, she was just a Korean chick. And they gave her a character finally that's overdue. She's learned some cool moves. She did like a head scissors on one of the Dollhouse girls and then planted her with a 619 outside the ring. And then Taryn's like, why? And I'm like, please, God, no. Please. Brooke Tessmacher did the most botched finisher I've ever seen in my life, where Taryn immediately dropped before Brooke even connected, and Brooke wins and she got the title. Why not Gail Kim? Why not Madison Rain? Why not Angelina Love? Why not Awesome Kong? Why not Velvet Sky? And so we get that bitch Brooke Tessmacher with her bubbly ass. These girls got a booty. I'd rather have Rebel as champion. And then, yeah, this seemed like a short episode because the first segment took up like half the show. But hang on, I'm gonna wait. Hang on. Yeah, but by the way, after this, while I was watching the show, my phone kept blowing up because Taryn Terrell, she's always done this. She likes to tweet in character during the show, and she was like blowing up the Twitter thing. Titles win. It was funny as fuck. Kurt Angle came out and he was like, "I gotta leave because I'm injured. I have a tumor in my neck." And then it's like they made it into an angle, and I heard this is real. It's terrible. But then EY came out and said, "I want you out. I did it to you, Angle. I did it to you because I'm the number one contender." And then he just starts beating up Angle for no reason, and Angle starts trying to fight back. He tries to power drive Angle, but then Melendez comes out to save him. And then he power drives Melendez instead. And he leaves, and then Angle's laid out, Melendez is laid out. And then the commentators are like going crazy. Like the Pope is saying, "How dare he? How dare Eric Young? This boy's crazy." And Eric's like this. Eric's got like a thing of blood going down his eye. And he's just angry. You know, Eric Young, my brother hates him. EC3 is one of the best heels in wrestling, but he's like a better build-up, cowardly type heel, Seth Rollins. But if you put EC3 in the ring, he won't be coward in the match. Like, he'll defend his title. But when he's not defending his title, he's a coward, which works, I guess. Rollins is a coward every time. Eric Young is one of those heels where he's just one of those low-down, dirty, ruthless vatos, man. But I like that, Holmes. I like that. Then they showed the fucking Slammiversary hardcore match with Magnus and Storm. And they did this because they showed it over the Wolves versus the Beatdown Clan. Because Lucha Underground was like, "No, Holmes. We can't let you use Hernandez. We can't let you use Hernandez, Holmes." TNA tried to offer these people money to use Hernandez. They're like, no. They wanted the money to be made out of Aztec gold or something. I don't know. Fuck it. You better make Hernandez the fucking world champion if you're going to. That's what I said when TNA was fighting over Tyrus. Whichever company keeps him better make him the champion if they want him so bad. You better make Hernandez the Lucha Underground champion if you want him that bad, but whatever. Then they announced that in 2 weeks, James Storm. Why the fuck do we have to wait 2 weeks? It probably happened already. In 2 weeks, they're going to have Storm and some other chick versus Magnus and Mickey. This will probably be Mickey's final match. Oh, by the way, speaking of things that have been taped already, NXT, Eva Marie's making her NXT debut. The spoilers, the tapings will happen tonight. I will read the spoilers, I will see them, and I will spoil them. Because I'm an asshole, yo. And speaking of Dennis Leary and Elizabeth Gillies, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Rolls premieres tonight on FX, and I'm going to watch it. The main event, EC3 versus Drew Galloway for the championship. Tyrus was at ringside. Very good match. Deserved to main event a pay-per-view. Why else for free, I don't know. For free. For some reason, Eli Drake came out hobbling in crutches. And then it's funny, this poor guy's like in crutches. I'm a big fan of Eli Drake. I've watched him in the Indies since 2010, 11. I should do a video on him, but I've always wanted him for 3 years to come to a TV show. And WWE had him, and they didn't use him. And now TNA has him. And I just hope that they don't drop the ball with him. But yeah, this poor guy's hobbling around. He's looking at Tyrus like, "Don't do it," while the match is going on. Tyrus looks like he's fun to get involved. And Drake is like, "Don't do it, bro." And then Eli's just pounding the thing like this. Eli's going like that. And then Carter, I think, somehow the referee got knocked out. And then the minute he does that, the same shit happens. Cyrus gets his big ass in the ring. He's about to put his hands on Drew, but then Drake like hobbles in there and he's like this. Like Shane McMahon. He's like, "Don't do it." Then he turns around and says, "This is for you, dummy." Bam! And he breaks a crutch over Drew Galloway's spine. Drew Galloway's down. And then Eli Drake leaves the ring like, I'm not hurt. And then EC3 confused, but he hits the 1% on Drew Galloway and pins him, retains the title. And then I thought maybe Eli Drake was joining the Carters. well, the team thinks here what's left of them or whatever. But shout out. But Tyrus and EC3 are leaving, and Drake is like this, and then Eli Drake rips off the standoff shirt, the rising shirt, hashtag stand up, and he spits in it and he throws it at Drew's face. I'm pissed that Drew's getting demoted into a mid card feud, but I'm happy that Eli Drake is getting his chance to shine because this guy is an underrated indie talent that's got the skills of like The Rock and Ric Flair in the ring and on the microphone. Eli Drake could be a champion within a year and a half, maybe. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this review, and I hope you guys liked Impact, and I hope you guys like this review. Talk to you guys later, and yeah, watch Impact next week. Global Force premieres next week. See you guys later.